Cocoon Maldives Family Vacation 2021. So we are about to get on the seaplane and I am uber excited by this point.
Yeah, we're moving.
Here we have our outdoor gym, outdoor gym, and workout. And here's the boy. Indoor gym here, outdoor gym. You know, can do that one. You'll see if you just patience. Here we have our spa. Ooh. Open morning 10 o'clock until 8 o'clock.
Mom, remember that's always in your bag, okay?
Okay, I'm videoing. Oh, like I normally do?
So here we have our kids club. Look,
There's a kids club,
kids
Hayden.
club.
Kids Club! Hey, you have share swings there.
Mm-hmm.
Share swings.
And here we have our sunset bar. This bar is all inclusive. It's open morning 10 o'clock until 7. 10 to 7, all inclusive, and this is the best place to enjoy your sunset. Okay.
Perfect.
And every Saturday we have a beach barbecue here on the beach.
Nice.
So, can I go in there?
Not right now.
No, we're looking at the whole place.
How about the next alley ride? Right over there.
You'll see. Just be
How
patient.
about that one?
Patience.
Oh, we can go back into that
This is
thing.
our sunset
Wait,
side.
wait, wait. I want to get it back.
Hush.
Hayden, no.
Sunrise side.
You got that big sunset side and sunrise side.
Yes. You good? Oh. Look at this, Hayden. This is our main restaurant. Main restaurant open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All the meals are buffet style. Okay. All inclusive. That's where you'll be eating. And here we have our main pool and main bar. Main bar, we we open morning 10 o'clock until midnight 2 o'clock. And every day after dinner we have parties like beach party, karaoke, Latino every day. And over there we have our water sports center. From water sports center you can book every day 30 minutes kayaking and stand-up paddle. It's free. And from reception, it's okay. From reception you can book every day snorkeling trips. We have 2 trips free every day, morning 11 to 12 and evening 3 to 4. So you can book in reception one day before. Yes. And if you're interested to do yoga or Pilates, acrobatic, we have scheduled sessions every day. You can check the room television one day before.
Those waves are nice.
Waves? How about we take a splash ski?
This is our a la carte restaurant. This restaurant name is Mantha. All the bookings from reception, and every day evening 6:30 we do fish feeding near the restaurant.
Nice.
There's 2 puffer fishes. Guys, there's 2 puffer fishes.
We see, baby.
That was 1.
He's like burying himself in the sand.
Ah,
There's the puffer fish.
there's 2.
I see one.
I see 2. They're both right there when I'm pointing.
No.
Use the camera.
I'm using the one on my phone. It's better than the GoPro up here
Why?
because I can't zoom very well on the GoPro. That's so cool.
Hey, I can zoom on my tablet.
Yeah.
So good.
Look at him. Oh my God. Oh, look, he's saying hi to you. Oh man.
He's trying to battle the current. Hello, seagull.
Oh.
Nothing ever makes me cry in movies. Or do you?
Look how awesome that is.
Hello, sea turtle.
Hayden, don't yell. Don't scare him.
Yes, I will.
Shh.
Bill.
I got a good video.
Yep, let's go.
And he is out. It did not take him that long, considering, although everything that we had been through, I definitely don't blame him. We were all exhausted. So this next clip is of a turtle. Everybody that knows me knows how much I love sea turtles. They're just majestic, they're gorgeous, they can get huge. This was the highlight of my trip for me. I was able to swim with it. Of course, you don't ever touch the sea life, lesson number 1. But it was just amazing. However, kind of towards the end, I saw a lionfish, which kind of freaked me out a bit. So we definitely kind of came back in for that because I didn't want anything to happen with the lionfish with my kiddo in the water. Regardless, I don't know enough about sea life to know if they will actually chase you. I highly doubt it, but I wanted to be more safe than anything. I hope you enjoyed it. You want your goggles? Go get your goggles real fast. Go. Say bye. Go get the GoPro. He's on the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Look how cool that is. Oh my god. Hayden, gentle, gentle. He's right here, baby. Yeah. Oh, he's going, he's going.
Yeah, he felt Hayden's vibration.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, look at
I got
that.
it.
Look at them. Oh my goodness.
God.
Look at that one.
Both of those.
Oh, look, they're coming across to the right.
Dad, they're trying to do the trick.
Hey, gosh, please.
They go so fast.
How do I whistle, Mom?
Oh, look.
No, Hayden, you don't start doing that.
this is Heather with Traveling the World. I am back in the USA, so welcome back. I don't want to be back. I love the Maldives. I cannot express how awesome it was. So the resort that we stayed at was Cocoon Maldives, and it was an all-inclusive is what we did. You can get all-inclusive or non-all-inclusive at that resort. It is also really good for the families. So Cocoon has two different resorts. They have the You and Me, which is for the adult-only side, but we have a family, so we went to the family resort. Now the adult only side has an underwater restaurant. It has the over the water villas. It has a lot of activities as well for the adults. But for the family side, Cocoon, it was amazing. Everybody there was welcoming. The managers were super helpful. They made sure that we were comfortable. The island was super safe, like so safe that my son, whom is 6, was constantly getting picked up by the golf carts riding around because, he's 6 and who doesn't love kids? So he kept getting rides and we were not, which is totally fine. But I have to say, the resort, from the beautiful landscaping that they did on the resort to the maintenance of the resort to how everybody was interacting and making sure that we felt safe during COVID, because COVID is still going on, right? So we definitely wanted to make sure that we felt safe. They even provided us masks, and the masks were really good. They weren't just the low end, masks, so to say. I will tell you the only bad that I kind of had with the resort is the bed. So we stayed in the water bungalow for the entire duration, 7-night stay. The bed was extremely hard. And I normally don't have back issues, like, at all. And my husband does. It killed both of us. That's the only kind of negative that I had. The shower was great. I loved the view from the shower, but I did learn the hard way on the shower, even though they have the film over the window, it is definitely still see-through. So know that when you take a shower on the bungalow. Now, obviously, you got to be kind of closer to that window to be able to see through. If you're kind of far away, it's not so bad. My husband was just on the patio deck while I was showering, and he's like, I can totally see you. Thankfully, it was later in the evening, and nobody was snorkeling by, so nobody got scared from my flashing. The animals. So, obviously, underwater was amazing. We got to see octopuses, we got to see turtles, we got to see lionfishes, and all different types of animals underwater. Sharks even, they were baby sharks. They were the black fins and everything, which you'll see, you saw in the video. I can't tell you how amazing the weather is there. It is, of course, coming from Texas, which is, where we're from. It is totally night and day difference. I do have to say, though, I miss the pressure because the pressure difference is totally different here. And so the time difference as well, of course, for us is a 8-hour difference or 9 hours. And it took a little bit of adjustment to get used to, but not so bad. I was more so worried about my 6-year-old, of course, than anything. But he did really well. So I can't thank Cocoon Maldives enough. I would give them 5 stars if I, rated 1 through 5. The food was amazing. So my 6-year-old never really eats because I'm a horrible cook. I just don't cook. I'm very bad, very bad at it. But the food there, we did the buffet style for our trip. That was included with the all-inclusive, and it was amazing. They had plenty of variety to choose from. You can get as much as you want, obviously being a buffet. They serve you, so, everything is still clean and healthy, and they had awesome desserts and awesome chefs. They had some really great meals. They also have a Manti restaurant that is separate from the all-inclusive. And of course, that one you pay for, and that one's more catered towards seafood. I don't like seafood and my husband is allergic, so we didn't really go there. We went there one day, but it was because it was for our anniversary, because that's why we did this trip. And we were able to do an alternative to seafood, and that was still amazing. So we did the stuffed ravioli is what we did. All in all, I think we will definitely go back to Maldives. It is definitely a complete new experience and kind of a once in a lifetime, trip, I think, that we were able to take during this time. And I wanted to just kind of touch base with everybody and just go over, my real expectations with this trip. Because one thing that I don't like is, how bloggers and or YouTubers, they don't give their honest opinion because it's, swayed by the resort. Well, that's one thing that's going to be a little bit different than us, is we're going to give an honest review. Whether it's good, bad, whatever. But I can honestly say, the Maldives, Cocoon Resort Maldives is a 5-star. From the time that I needed to reach out to them and ask questions, I was able to email and they responded, immediately. Now, obviously the time difference, so sometimes you would have to stay up a little bit later if need be. And once we got there, we were welcome from the seaplane, because you have to take a seaplane there. I definitely suggest the seaplane. Don't take the boat ride. The cost for the boat ride versus the seaplane's like night and day. So the seaplane was like $125 per person, 150 somewhere around that area, but it was included with my all-inclusive package that we got. And the boat ride is like $2,000 for one person, or maybe two, but definitely suggest the seaplane. The aerial views that you get is just breathtaking. And I'm sure you saw them from the video. But I will have to tell you that my son is ADHD, and he normally takes ADHD medicine. We didn't give him the medicine at all during this entire trip. He was relaxed. He was plenty of things to do, because as you know, if you don't, with ADHD kids, you want to keep them focused and you want to keep them entertained and moving and constantly, hands-on. And this resort definitely did that. They had an awesome kids place where it's based on culture. So they had an employee in the kids section that you can do each little bungalow things there that they had, and it was whether it was digging in the sand or the culture history of the Maldives, and they were teaching them about that so they can understand the different cultures. And I love that, because when we visit places, I want to be able to experience the different cultures and teach my son that, hey, this is our culture, this is their cultures, what's the difference between the two. I want him to be able to understand that and learn and understand that not everybody lives the same and everybody has different, experiences in life and around the world and so on and so forth. So that was great. The snorkeling was really good. I suggest you bring a couple different snorkels with you, because definitely it fogs really bad. But we don't have expensive snorkels, so that may have been why, for that. Other than that, the sand was amazing. The food, the atmosphere, the people, made sure we were all safe. Now, the only thing that is not included with the all-inclusive that is a little different than what I'm used to with all-inclusive resorts is the alcohol. So the alcohol on site you will have to pay extra for. It was not included with our all-inclusive. For us, it doesn't matter because we don't drink. So, but most all-inclusives include the alcohol, but this one does not. So just keep that in mind when you go. There is, I think, one alcohol beverage that's included. I'm not positive, but it's on the photos that should be in the video. Other than that, that's pretty much it as far as like the all-inclusive, what's included, what's not, for that. They have kayaks that is included with your all-inclusive as well, and you can rent up to one time a day for 45 minutes each session. And they take that very seriously as far as if you can take them or not, which is really great. They want to make sure that you're safe. They want to make sure that the current's not too strong, it's not too windy, and it's not raining. Now, we went during the rainy season because this is considered their off-season and or rainy season. The first 3 nights we were there, it didn't rain at all. The nights after night 4, it rained a lot, but it stopped. It would start and stop, start and stop. So it wasn't like it was a constant rain. So for us, it didn't ruin our trip at all. And I like the rain. I like the way it sounds. And you're going to get wet anyways in the water. So what does it matter? They had jet skis, which we did. I don't suggest the 70-minute jet ski ride because it's just so rough in the ocean and you're not really going to have fun. My 6-year-old didn't care. He loved it. My husband, took my 6-year-old on his jet ski and I was on my own, and then the instructor was in front of us. For me, I didn't care for the 70-minute jet ski ride because it was so rough and I wanted to really kind of see, the ocean animals because that water is so clear. So if we had to do it again, I would just rent the jet ski for a few hours or 30 minutes or whatnot and just kind of cruise the bay or the island, really, not the bay, excuse me, and just look at it. You could also do tube ride, which we did. My son loves riding the tube. We did that. We did the tube ride. We weren't able to do the kayaks because of the weather. We did the jet skis and we did the snorkeling because they also include snorkeling for the resort and they take you out into the ocean to their reef area. That was amazing as well, but I didn't go out super far because my 6-year-old he jumped in the water at the boat and then freaked out about 3 minutes later, so I was only able to kind of snorkel around the little section. And I'm gonna tell you a little secret, the ocean kind of scares me. When we're like in the middle of the ocean and I can't really, see what's under me. I can see what's under me, but I don't know. I just have this phobia about the ocean. My husband was a semi-pro surfer and he loves the ocean. So for him, it's like nature too. Well, I'm Heather and I just wanted to say thank you so much, Cocoon Maldives, for taking us and allowing us to be a part of your little family for the short period of time that we were there. It was amazing, and I highly suggest this resort. It was pretty cool and definitely worth the experience. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch the video, and I hope this video has helped you make a decision whether or not it's best for your family. Have a great day. Bye.